Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the last section in section 1 chapter 1 deals with the idea of estimating. This section will be hopefully fairly straightforward and simple for you. Not very much vocab. We know estimating is guessing the actual value of something. All right, so when we estimate, we're trying to figure out what it is without actually taking the measure of it. What we need to make sure we understand is that when we estimate, what we're going to do here is we're going to plot it on the coordinate plane. Okay, so I'll draw, not very good half coordinate plane. Okay, we're going to plot this all in quadrant 1. Okay, we talked about that yesterday. And what we have here is when we graph estimations, we always put our actual values down here on the bottom and our estimates on the side. All right, so whatever we estimate the value to be, that's how much we move the value up and down. And whatever the actual value is what we move it left and right. All right, so what we have here is that when we estimate something and we actually get it right on the actual value, so if we estimate something to be 1 and the actual value is 1, our point goes right there. Okay, when we estimate something to be 2, the actual value, let's say the actual value is 2, it goes right there. Same thing with 3 and 3. So if we are never wrong, we will create a straight line going through our graph right there. Okay, now imagine that that's 100% straight, but it's not. Okay, so when we estimate and we estimate it correctly all the time, it means we're going to have a straight line right there on that line. Now what happens though is sometimes we estimate something, let's say we think it is 3, but it's only 1. So we plot that right there, okay, because we estimated it to be 3, the actual value was 1, so there's that plot right there. Now let's say we estimate something to be 1, but the actual is 3. Okay, so what we have here is two different vocab words that we're talking about. All right, the red here is an overestimate. Okay, so anything that shows up above this line up here, okay, anything that shows up here in red is an overestimate. Anything that shows up here in blue or below the line is an underestimate. All right, so what we've got here is we've got blue values down here. Anything that shows up below this line is an underestimate. Anything above it is an overestimate. We will learn at some point during the year, hopefully soon, and hopefully you guys remember this for a while. This line here is also represented by the equation y equals x. Okay, they're the same thing, and it's called the parent function, right? So that means when the y value is equal to the x value, they're the same. It gives us a straight diagonal line at 45 degrees, all right? Anything above the line, overestimate. Anything below, under. Given these values that are down here in ordered pairs, please tell me if they are overestimate or underestimates based off of the information that I've given to you already earlier in the video. Make sure you're getting your written explanation down and have a good day.